Hello all, welcome to my channel. Today let's see what is the plot in the drama, Love to Hate You Episode 1. Love to Hate You is a South Korean streaming television series directed by Kim Young-kwon and starring Kim Ok-vin, Tae Yoo, Kim Ji-hoon and Go Won-hee. It debuted on Netflix on February 10, 2023. Love to Hate You's first episode opens with Miran, a cheerful young lady, strolling through the streets. She discovers a man attempting to take from a drunken man who is unconscious on the sidewalk there. Miran assaults the fellow and protects the inebriated man from a break-in. Naeun, an acquaintance of Miran's, watches a recording of Miran on the local news while riding the subway. While being questioned about the burglary, the guy questions whether a female really did save him. When she phones Miran to find out what she is doing, it comes out that Miran is engaged in a hookup. When Miran tells her companion to leave the conversation, the other person she is with appears to be turned off by her. They cross paths with partner Rance as they exit the chamber with the other person. It turned out that partner Rance was spying on her as well and was seeing someone else. Miran cuts things off with the man, who appears unfazed by the incident. Performer Kang-ho receives an honor later in the show. At the performance, the actor thanks Won-jun, the head of the company she works for and his closest buddy. The two men toast the significant victory that night over beverages, with Kang-ho referring to the other as his partner. The following day, Miran writes a note to her mother letting her know she will be leaving the family home and living independently. Now that Miran is practicing law, she has accumulated money to pay back her father for covering her law school expenses. Although mother Rance is distraught that her only child is leaving home, it appears that her father is a chauvinist who is not happy with her accomplishments. She cautions her father against hitting or screaming at her mother, but the elderly man does not seem to take the warning seriously. Miran is at the police station with her client, a young guy who was duped into taking out a vehicle loan by a few gangsters. Despite best Rance's efforts, the guy is upset about the event and wants to kill the men who mistreated him. Kang-ho is also working on a movie, but he doesn't seem to like the main actress. Kang-ho and Won-jun have a discussion about Kang dislike Ho's of flirtatious women. Before he has to perform his kiss scene with the actress, he assists Kang-ho rehearse. The two say they were just practicing when Kang boss Ho finds them in a sketchy situation. According to the manager, the major character had a temper outburst, which caused the shooting to be postponed by another day. When Miran discovers that her client is planning to assault the con artists, she is already back at her legal office. She hurries to assist her client after asking her coworker to call the police. Kang-ho is asked by the show's creator to try and speak with the main actor and persuade her to resume working again. Kang-ho proceeds to the green room to persuade the brat performer despite his dislike for her. Kang-ho wishes to attempt to take the high road, but Won-jun disapproves of the notion because he knows Kang's hatred Ho's for the actress would show. When Miran comes, she doesn't wait for the police to show up because she sees that the men are beating up her customer. All by herself, she knocks the guys to the ground and batters them into submission. The actor is met by Kang-ho, who maintains his composure despite her outbursts. However, the lady begins to behave timid and young, which alarms Kang-ho. He ultimately over-emotes, which irritates the actor to the point where she decides to leave the shooting location. Kang-ho hurries out to apologize to his buddy and boss after being blamed for causing yet another actress to abandon the set, upsetting Won-jun. Miran, it turns out, is also at the same motel complex. Miran hears Kang-ho disparaging his co-star and all women as she makes her way to her vehicle. She is enraged by the man and has negative opinions of a man who is sexist and talks poorly of women. Kang-ho is now on list rants of various types of men, and she refers to him as the vampire because of his misogynistic remarks about women in private and his admirable public persona as a woman admirer. Naeun is informed by Miran of Kang's opinions Ho's on women and is urged to cease putting so much faith in others. Sung-ho, one of her co-workers, joins them. Kang-ho finds out that Won-jun needs to go out for beverages with the director to make up for what Kang-ho did to the actor. As Sun-ho and Naeun flirt at the bar, the ladies urge Sun-ho to move in with them so they can split the cost of their recently leased apartment. Sun partner Ho's of 7 years arrives just as they are about to make a deal and yells at Naeun for flirting with her lover. Sung-ho is blamed by Miran, but the lady appears to have misplaced her weapons. Sung-ho chases after her as she flees. Na-eun ponders why she continually falls for the sleazy men and why she is unable to detect their deceit right away. Miran claims she would leave her position with Sung-ho and would quickly secure a new position. Mi ex-husband Rance is one of con attorneys, Ho's, and he excels at protecting the thespian. They are successful in getting the actor to apologize to Kang-ho for defaming him online and halt her from having a meltdown on set. Competitor Ho's and performer Choi Soo-jin works for one agency. June she is fed up with the organization sending her attorneys who have nothing to do with her problems. She offers to take all of one artist's Junes to a different legal company and requests that the firm employ a new female attorney for her. Her mother is assisting Miran and Na-eun in setting up the new home they have relocated into. Miran looks for work but is turned down by every company she has applied to. Na-eun discovers Miran sobbing that evening in front of their apartment building. Miran chooses to attend an interview for Gilma Law Firm, the organization her former, Jin-soo, works for, and makes a pledge to take care of their financial position. With Miran being the only female contender among more than 7 candidates, the interview itself seems to be controlled by men. The presence of a female counsel pleases Soo-jin. All the female workers in the building are swooning over Won-jun and Kang-ho when they arrive at the law company at the same moment. Although Miran remembers seeing Kang-ho at the hotel retreat, he is gracious to the new candidates. She tackles him out of rage as she is enraged. The show concludes with Kang-ho collapsing to the ground face first in front of everyone. Love to Hate You resemble one of those K-dramas that catches you off guard. Despite featuring performers who are typically older and off the A-list, this one seems to be one of Netflix's finest romantic comedies so far. The program is situated in the conventional entertainment industry, and one might contrast it with recent films like Shooting Star. Despite the similarities, this show is unique, and I appreciate how the creators are using racist characters to parody the patriarchal culture of Korea. Miran is a strong lead character, and I have no doubt that you'll like her as time goes on. Although Kang-ho is a lunatic, there must be a cause for why he is the way he is. I really hope there's more bromance on the show because it is not cringeworthy but rather endearing, aside from the fact that his and One Rapport Junes requires a BL drama casting. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment after watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you all in the next episode explanation.